Where were we?
And you gonna eat that pineapple?
I limply shake my attention off the poor fruit I've poked to a nearly squishy death, and raise my gaze to Stella sitting next to me. Why was my brain like that's the wrong raise? I'm like, no, that's the right one. I'm like rise or uh. After Anon clearly made it understood that he did not want to sit next to me by straight up ghosting me, that's not exactly clearly made it understood. Your sarcasm escapes me completely. I briefly debated what I could actually do. I really wanted to reach out and explain to him what happened, but something I don't know what is holding me back. It's probably the part where it's really hard to explain that you walked away and then you got blackmailed into thinking you were dating someone. It's really fucking awkward. Just summarize it like Naomi was being a bitch, and you're done. No, go ahead. I murmur, pushing my chair over to the Stegosaurus. My eyes briefly flicker to the corner of the room, and unmistakable orange banded wings catching my attention. After the confrontation with Naomi, I sure as hell wasn't going to be sitting with her and Nasser anytime soon. Thank God I managed to find my other friends here in short order. I feel bad for Nasser, though. It's not really his fault for any of this. Just this bitch of a girlfriend. She had the audacity to say all that shit to me and think she was right. And through it all, not bat a fucking eye. I do find it interesting, because it's implied that Naomi's not a bad Rita character, all things considered. So it's kind of surprising that she doesn't see through. I guess it's supposed to, like, point out that even she, under stress and, like, under threat, like, snaps and makes bad decisions. Because with Anon, it was a bit more calculated and cold than with Nasser. Which I like. It's fun to have a character that's, like, cold and meticulous and, like, kind of snaps under pressure. Like, she already snapped because of, Anon, like, actually threatening violence. I think that's cute. I feel so many people are just, like, immediately gonna give her something to blackmail with, but no, it's like, nah. Naomi ain't fucking with that. Rosa clicks her tongue with shaking. Ana. Listen, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Ana is just a perfectly cromulent Spanish name. Ana chica. You have to eat your food. It is such a waste. I know. I'm just not much of an appetite today. The Latina Anki. That is so fucking racist. That's 2 layers of racist. Why do you have to call her fucking, like, heritage out here? You know her. Come on. Why can't she just be your friend? Why? This is the thing I want to point out that so many fics do. Very few fics use cute descriptive text for characters. Cute descriptive nouns. Rosa is never described with any sort of cute nicknames. They're just their name, a derivative of their name that's a nickname, or whatever the fuck they physically, materially are. Right? People are never called a ball of anxiety directly. They are always described as Anon is a ball of anxiety, not there is Anon, the ball of anxiety meeps at me. I don't know. It's like people never go that extra step. You shouldn't do that too often, by the way, because it's A, very confusing, and B, a little pretentious, but it's just the thing I noticed that they just never bother with. Is playing a little. The Latina Anki raises her eyebrows in concern. I still don't know if Anki is even like a proper. She's an Aqualops in Goodbye Volcano High, but I guess, the creators can be expected to know that because that's like they put it on the fucking ref sheets. That is nothing I expected to hear from you. What happened? A part of me wants to say, oh, nothing's wrong. Just the fact that a sudden parasite distracted me and held me back from watching. If she threatened you, man. She didn't distract you. She was like kind of threatening. And I just want to talk to me. Oh, Christ. I can't even imagine saying that crap out loud. No, keep it to yourself, Anna. I like how this is kind of like this is same with like the high school thing. I guess we're setting a motif that Anna's like burying everything. But the problem is that's also what Anon's doing, and you really shouldn't have 2 characters have the exact same internal conflict. It's a little lame. You can't, like, plots are about conflict, contrast, and conversation. If you don't have those 3 C's, you don't have a story. You're just shitting in the wind. Like, we got a conflict, don't worry about that. But it's like they don't want to have a conversation. But then again, like I said, so many fics are about characters thinking really hard because actual emotional conversations are fucking annoying. Because you have to edit those or they look like garbage. Running my fence with my friend is not a mother things to do. I'm just not feeling it, Rosa. So, just had a crappy morning. The whole weekend before that. Maybe we'll keep her happy and not suspect anything. I wave my hand to dismiss the topic, but all it does is narrow her red eyes with a new intense scrutiny. I do not like that look she is giving me. Crap! Try to pull this back, Anna. Stella speaks up, thankfully saving my tail.
So, how was your weekend, Anna?
Bless you, precious Stergo dork. You watched that anime with her. You were not exempt. We're trying to steer the conversation away from this morning. Like, this is a problem that I also have. It's like, she is equally using kind of rough language with people. Like, with Anon, it's cute because he's an asshole, and he's inconsiderate. But Anna feels, again, it's so weird how they are so alike, despite them clearly trying to be different people. Like, their voices don't change all that much. In a weird way. And you might say, well, that's just one detail. It's a very noticeable detail. To be kind of rough with people. Also, no one ever calls anyone geek. Have I ever seen the word geek used in these fics? It's a very specific thing to think about, but door comes up a lot in dweeb, because they're obviously used by main characters. But geek. Is geek falling out of favor? Am I old? Am I old? Also, goddamn it, the weekend. I guess it was okay. She smiles, a genuine look on interest on her snout!
I heard the school track meet on Saturday. Did you go?
Oh my god, that isn't fair! Of course I went. I'm not certain and I'm on a track team. How could I miss it?
Yes, Anon is on the team. I had nearly forgotten. He seemed to be the talk of school today with how he performed. Something about chucking a spear?
A javelin. He was throwing a javelin, not chucking a spear. Please, do not demean the sport. Zeta coughs up her juice. Took a second. There's a quick second where she dabs her beak, cleans sort of mess, and then she's...
Jeez, Rosa, you gotta be careful saying that.
Okay? Is there something wrong with what I said? I feel like this should just be a summary. I feel like you should just make this a summary. Make it a cute summary, right? Like where Stella loses her cool, and it's like... And then I sit there watching Stella berate Rosa for being racist. But no, we have to fucking emphasize it. Instead of it being a cute little scene. I don't like it. It's like, you could have made this a cute little fucking scene. But you have to write it out. Ah, perdón. I did the thing. Lo siento. I feel like this sentence would work better if you had like perdón and then lo siento, and then she said I didn't realize there was a thing. Because then it feels like her stress is making her say Spanish, and then after that she corrects to English. And it's kind of cute to have someone say two excuses close together. Because it makes them seem more nervous and willing to apologize. You know, like she has manners and has a certain heart for people. It would suit Rosa. I chuckle, giving it his wisdom. Oh, it's fine. My brother's in Spiritic now. He does the javelin talk for the track team, and he did really well. Again, oh wait, this is like a double. Man, we got some weird shit going on here. Living in weird and strange times. Okay, history class. Isn't that with Reed? Oh, that's with fucking Reed, right? Is it gonna make out? Are we gonna fucking kiss already? God damn. Man, I'm not doing my exercises today, but you know what? I am due for a little bit of a rest period, because tomorrow I'm gonna go for a big walk. I got plans for that. I haven't planned to make a big walk today. I might as well take it easy then. Because I also got... Oh my god, I got so much fucking shit going on. I'm just mad. Dr. Rusty Venter... Oh my god, that... Say hello, I want to go for it. So fucking old, man. Fucking... Oh, unless that's someone different than Ace. I'm thinking of Ace Ventura. Maybe I'm the old one. Maybe they're a different reference, and I'm the one who's fucking old. Then again, I was simply thinking about the history of teacher over at St. Hammond. But that's there. This is here. I appreciate that history is never taught by anyone interesting. Which is funny because my history teacher was a fucking chill-ass guy. He was fucking radical. And I feel bad for not taking him up on his offer to, you know, actually learn something about history. Because nowadays, I like soaking up all of the knowledge. I resist the urge to groan and look down at my notes for class. Barely anything written down for the lesson in front of us. Man, are you Inco or what?
The Inco disease is spreading.
Alright, class. Group work time. Work with your little neighbor friend sitting next to you, and you don't have anyone next to you figure it out.
The hell's this about? Is he from Jurassic Park or something? I don't know. Also, this makes the third fucking character that does muttering. At this point, it's just a running gag that everyone just voices their inner thoughts. Like, inner voices don't exist at all. That was a bit of character knows how to get the job. He regularly... I think he gets it because Mr. Spears cannot... Like, he's got two choices, and one of them involves hiring from another school that's going to get him, you know, odd looks. Oh, man. Sup, amiga? Man, I was so close to saying the N-word. You don't have no idea, buddy. Reed. The salmon-colored raptor shoots me a signature finger guns while giving me a small grin. The man just exudes chill. Black's air is all cool control as he leans back in his chair. And guess we're working together. One eye gives me a slight wink, causing me to snort at his casual demeanor. You ready to work this like you do your drums? Oh, wait. I guess we're working together. You ready to work it like you do your drums? The raptor slides the worksheet towards me with a laxative grin. Yep, sure am. Okay, so listen, I kind of like the idea that he was just a math savant. That, to some extent, Reed is good at things, but he's not good at everything. I'm a little less okay that Reed is just good at everything. Because now at this point, we have like 4 main characters who are really good at something, and I know that that's like, an encouraging thing. Everyone's got something. It's a little weird. Like, everyone's skill set is getting, like, boosted, you know? Like, Nasser is way better of a track star than we could ever imagine. Reed is good at everything. Like, I'm not saying he should be an idiot. I just feel it's really weird to have him do, like copy-paste for Anna, right? Copy-paste for Anna. Nasser's really good at sports. Because Fang is really good, I don't know. There's just something that feels a little lazy about it. On the other hand, you just end up with 2 classes where characters... Like, because Anon and Fang are, like, teaching each other in different classes. I guess. Remember, we're at faculty members in the school. Man, it's like they hired from the fucking meme team. Makes me wonder if Spears overly stressed with handling them. Anyway. Here, let me go over some of the finer details. You like my shit? Cool? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for your lifesaver. What the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to get into college! Shouldn't you be, like, trying to learn instead of just taking an answer sheet? I feel like you should be more resistant to this idea. This undermines your academic performance in the long term. Okay, yeah. There's a slight tremble to his smile as he nods back. Oh, poor guy must be shy. May as well ever see him hang out with Fang and Trish. I find it fascinating he'd be interested in you at all. After everything you said to Trish, I feel like he'd be a bit more, like there's a lot weird with this scene that feels like it's trying to crowbar things in. The scene could have been better written. Especially considering all the shit that happened. I don't know, it's just something just doesn't sit well with me. Although I think, I think the last thing we left off on was like the screaming. But it might have been possible they already had a scene like that. It feels like they already did. I wonder what that is though. Now that I've seen in class before from comparative scrolls every once in a while, my dude is one smart man. Fang was, ugh. I myself that all 3 of them were up on stage on the first day of school. So that's how everyone treats them. It's no wonder they don't really bother hanging out with other people. I don't know why that extends to Reed. I kind of like the idea of Reed being more the socialite of the team, like the only person that gets around, if only for clientele. The music is really shit. Oh, crap. I managed to lose control of my pencil. Really? Yeah, listen, your tail literally can't grab shit off the floor because your nails are why you can do that. Because your nails are like a sharp surface and they provide counter pressure, so you can properly, smoosh things. Really shouldn't annoy me, but after the dash, that's so far more than irksome. Son of a bitch, get back here. Laid out of a seat, letting it roll to the side. I'm too stubborn to let this moment pass by fully. Vindication, really? I mean, I like that it's a very weird thing to do. Also, this has been like the 2nd or 3rd time in like a really short period of time that like the inciting incident for characters talking is them muttering aloud, or in this particular instance, the 2-3 is like them being super anxious. Can these characters just fucking talk about shit? Why is every conversation started with like, dude, you look like you're fucking dying over there. You want to talk about it? Instead of like, Reed, I need to talk to you about it. It's like no one has any confidence in anyone else, right? No one's anyone's confidence. No trust. No friendship. Just this vapid air of nothing. And you might say it doesn't sound like it. It's a really big problem. Because Anna's supposed to be like this outgoing, friendly person, and Anon has like some friends now, I guess. It feels weird. There's something weird about it. It's like they're 18, they're not like 16. They should be over this by this point. They should have bigger ideas and hiding everything. I'm not saying everything should be openly discussable. It's really weird how they're constantly cutting the cake. To like basically repeat plot beats and try to make as little novel scenes as possible. That's why Nasser wins the race. That's why Anon wins the race. That's why she's good at gardening. Everything goes the exact same direction, and anything just copy-pastes in a weird way. It's like I know what the scene is gonna be. You're freaking me out. I was wondering about fruit. I was thinking about bananas. Dude, he's thinking about her banana. That's about it. It's just proof that the Earth was round. How the hell would they prove that? Those fuckers weren't on the ocean blue. Also, I don't feel like they'd be particularly concerned about that. I wonder, is it easier to prove that the Earth is round if you go east, or if you go north-south? Like, which direction is easier to prove? Because I know the well experiment primarily works if you're north-south. But west-east is the direction that the sun sets, right? I don't know. Slowly going over the list with me, I gotta admit, he knows his stuff. Again, I feel that someone like Anna should be aware of the fact that, like, I can't guarantee that in college I'll get good professors, so I need to be good at listening to bad professors, you know. She got that pretty quick, because Anna has only positive traits. Her negative trait is that she's actually really bad at communicating for someone who's very good at communicating. Maybe she's good at pretending. Like, she and Anon never actually built social skills because their entire social repertoire is with each other. That'd be cute. The problem is, like, this is kind of why I never give Fics this kind of, like... Every fucking fanfiction that tries to establish something like that, they'll just tell you. They don't imply things, right? There is no hidden Dark Souls lore you can infer from how mechanics fit together. They will just fucking tell you something is the case. Loudly and verbosely. Nothing is allowed to exist in its own nuanced way, as it were. New muscle, I want to see it. So, between Anon, Nasser, Ava, and now Reed, we got a lot, and I guess to an extent Rosa, because Rosa often implied to be pretty strong. We got 5 muscle packs. Includes that to an extent Fang. I think it's implied the Fang is too unathletic. There's Trish to an extent. And Spears definitely. Like, damn. Cass is fucking caked up. Like, I know that Reed has always been kind of strong. Though I personally felt that was primarily either A, as a self-defense thing when he does his deals, or B, so that the restraining in Ending 3 makes a little bit more sense. It's just so fucking funny, man. Guy smokes isn't high on drugs. I can't imagine his muscles are doing too well from all that. Shit, I gotta turn off. Is it already turned off? Gonna be a late one, but I am stalling a lot. I'm stalling 99% because I'm pissed off about things. In case that isn't obvious. Anyway, they're staring because they're so in love! Peacock like that. Why does Reed hang out with him anyway? I never really got why. I think it's because he's not a character. So he doesn't really have any traits outside of existing for the story's sake. So in that context, yeah, why wouldn't he be part of it? He's just part of the gang because that's what he does. Your bro came to sit with us. Pretty chill. Even got the guts to apologize to T. I'm surprised he did. Maybe he was high on all that adrenaline. Well, it's what you wanted, right, Anna? You wanted little old Anon to have someone else. Also, why isn't he hanging out with the track team? That's a weird detail. It's like we got the track team, which should kind of... Like, again, Anon is already not very Anon. And now he has the track team, and he has the school's attention, and he's hanging out with these fuckers? How did that happen? Like, I know it happened because he ran into Fang, but it feels really weird. For a guy who has, like, an actual social life existing around him by sports, deciding to hang out with these guys. Also, I just realized, like, Fang sitting on the little hill and commenting on Anon's situation has such a fucking, like, aura of, I'm on the hill with the sniper.